Jamaica's musical evolution is one that has gone on to have one of the greatest influences on the world of music. From the ska of the 60s, rocksteady, and of course reggae, you'll find all over the world bands and artists playing their own take on the music of this nation. One style of music that has been incredibly influential, especially in New Zealand, is a style known as dub. And I was meeting with one of the pioneers of the music, the infamous King Jammy.
Jammy.
Hi.
King Jammy, pleasure, man.
Hey,
Absolute
man.
pleasure. Big up.
You're welcome. Come on.
Wicked.
It's cool here.
It's amazing, man. I tell you what, the first thing you can just smell the history. It's true, man. It's true.
Dub was a style created by the late great King Tubby in the 70s, and Jammy spent the early part of his career working alongside Tubby, helping push this new production style forward. Dub, at its simplest, is an instrumental version of a track, emphasizing the drums and the bass. And it's a style of music that many have tried to perfect, but very few have mastered.
You drop a little voice in the late, echo it away, and take out the drums and the bass alone playing, and they bring up the rhythm and take out the rest of the track, and you echo it away, and that's your creation. Well, this mixing board is pretty old, but this is a part of the King Jammys sound,
Jammy's efforts in the sonic science of dub earned him widespread acclaim all over the world, rising through the ranks of Jamaican music to be titled king.
When I was working at Kingston, I was just there as Jammys, And one day, I just created some new type of sound. And Bunley said, boy, right now you don't name Jammys again, you name it Prince Jammys. Tubbies was the king at the time, until, the passing of Tubbies, and I took up the reign and them changed it to King.
Is there one particular session that you can just remember, which is just untold amount of vibes?
Well, that's the Slang Thing session, that one was the most important session for me. Because what it does, it changed the whole acoustic vibes of music to the computerized, So that was a big change for the music in the world.
Created in 1985, King Jammy's Sling Ting is easily the most instantly recognizable rhythm and dancehall. Being their first fully computerized rhythm, it marked a huge shift in the way music was made in Jamaica. And more than 2 decades on, it still has the same impact.
You've been at this game for more than 3 decades now. For you, what makes you still, every day, you just can't wait to sit in that chair behind this desk and build some new sounds?
Well, that's a part, I like one finger, and if you cut off one finger, you're going to miss it. So I don't want to miss it, I have to stay with it.
For real, man, respect.
That's great.
One thing I got to say before I go is it amazing for you to think that this thing known as dub has just gone all over the world?
It's great, because you can tell from that your music was great. That's why they imitate.
Also a DJ and a producer.
Yes.
He's got some lyrics, man. You ever heard any New Zealand dub?
No, I haven't heard any New Zealand dub.
Man, I got to say it, I'm not just saying it to you, but your music is very, very legendary in New Zealand. So many of our greatest artists are really, really influenced by your music. I tell you what, I got to give you some New Zealand dub. It's a band called the Black Seeds. This is Cool Me Down with the Cool Me Down dub.
Thank you, man.
New Zealand dub,
Thank
wicked
you,
Jammy.
man.
Respect, man. Look up. Whenever you travel overseas, you always find that your friends